Hello guys, welcome back to 1878 Blues. This is the final day of the season. Arsenal v Everton at the Emirates. Chance for Everton to be a big story in this title race. Could we disrupt Arsenal from having any chance of winning the league, or could we get battered by them and potentially West Ham do Arsenal a favour and make Man City drop points, which I've said at the start of the season, not on here, but to people I know, that I think Man City will drop, um, will slip at some point. Potentially could have thought it was against Tottenham, and then the whole Tottenham and Arsenal thing happened about, Tottenham not wanting Arsenal to win the league, or, the rumours of that. The fans were split. So that made me go, I don't know now. But you know what? West Ham could do something, and the Rice and West Ham, history, and yeah, I don't know how big of rivals West Ham and Arsenal fans are, but yeah, I think something will happen, and I think Arsenal will win the league. Unfortunately, that means we will lose the game, as if Arsenal draw and City lose, City have still won the title. So um, yeah, it's a massive game for Arsenal, not really for us. But it'll be great uh, for ourselves if we do end up picking up some points and keep that unbeaten kind of record, you could say it. Um, Certainly after the 6-0 loss to Chelsea, it'll be really good to pick up some points. But listen, if you lose, you lose, and a bit your hand off. If you would have told me, if we didn't have points deduction as well, 14 points we could have been on. If we win this game, we'd be on 51 points, which would be fucking mind blowing from what we have been like this season. People go, oh, so 51, it's 8 points deduction. Yes, a 43, unfortunately. But one massive improvement that would be. But it's still, 48 points is massive improvement to what we have been in the past few seasons. And credit goes to Dyche. Didn't do a reaction to the Sheffield United game. It's a fucking shite game. Um, yeah, fucking terrible. But Decore got his goal. Nice low assist from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Good to see that actually he can cross. And Decore scores. A few different news has come out. Delhi is never going to be wearing Everton top ever again. Everton shares ever again. We'll be just getting treated by our medical team, and then we'll have to find a new club after that rehabilitation is complete. Andre Gomez is leaving the club, and Andy Lonergan. Andre Gomez has helped us in moments in the second half of the season with his composure, and when we've needed a midfielder to step in, he stepped in. So I like to thank Andre Gomez for his time at Everton. He's had good moments, he's had a lot of bad moments. I feel like he could have impacted more on this club, but made more of an impact on this club. But listen, he hasn't, and he's done. He's helped us out in moments the second half of the season. So I would like to thank you for your contribution. And yeah, good luck in your next move. Was there any other news? Coleman, off of the year. Another year, I think he would take it. I don't think there's no point even thinking about it. Last year at Goodison, why would you not? He's still fit. He can still do a job for us, and he's instrumental for the Everton team in terms of even if he's not playing. And Ashley Young was offered a contract as well. I might be missing someone else as well. I can't recall. Oh yeah, Jessica Gay staying for another year, but I feel like I'm still forgetting about someone. Well, Dan Juma's gone as well. Not really worked out for him at all. Too greedy on the ball and doesn't track back hard enough, like what Dyche likes his teams to do. Harrison, potential incoming for this transfer window, depending on the Leeds situation, if they go up or not. I'm not massively going to be distraught if we don't end up getting Harrison, but he's done well in moments. He does give us something different. But yeah, I feel like he's not terribly uh, a massive upgrade from Damari Gray, in my opinion. But yeah, uh, yeah, fantastic as well. Like I said before, the Sheffield United win, fifth game in a row at home, 5 clean sheets in a row at home is phenomenal. Which I would have, you wouldn't even have put 50p bet on that happening. Um, you go, what's the point? I'd rather keep me 50p because that's not going to happen, and it has, and it's crazy. So yeah, fantastic defensive record all season. Um, Barring the Aston Villa 5-0 defeat and the Chelsea 6-0 defeat, which sounds mad. You know, them two massive defeats, if we didn't have them massive defeats and we just lost 1 or 2-0, could have been really, the records would have even been better. But listen, it is what it is. And we go into this game against Arsenal with nothing to lose, and some players are going to be playing for their careers at Everton potentially, or look for a move elsewhere. To stand out in a big moment in a big game, not for yourselves, but for obviously the opposition, Arsenal, and you could put a stance on some Premier League history. Um, you can make a mark on a game, so it'll be always exciting for the lads, and they know that they've got a holiday after this and a break. They'll be up for it, and I think we can cause Arsenal problems, but I do believe we won't be getting anything from this game, unfortunately. And I believe the score will be 2-1 Arsenal. I think it'll be a tight affair. I think we'll be tough to crack, which when you look at it on the outside of things, that seems so obvious to say because of how good defensively we've been this season. But, there's teams who have blown us away, and Arsenal should be a team blowing us away. But, it's a tight cagey affair. It's going to be swinging about in so many ways unless Man City absolutely destroy West Ham at home. Then it becomes a nothing game, and that's a game where Arsenal fans are devastated. There's a lack of motivation, drive. Let's say if City are 3-0 up or something like that, and we could punish Arsenal. So it could swing either way. It's really really hard to put a prediction on. I wouldn't certainly put any bets on, and I'm not promoting betting, by the way. I'm just saying if you're going to, I really wouldn't on a week like this, especially them 2 games. You just wouldn't know what's going to happen. So, yeah, fantastic season in looking at it now. Obviously, very stressful in parts, especially that 13 game unwinnable run. That wasn't great. A lot of dark moments this season with the deductions and everything. We all know. There's no point repeating it. Hopefully we get a new ownership at some point or some sort of positive news about that. We can just crack on, move on, and just deal what we have to deal with. We're going to release players. Probably, I believe Pickford's gone and Branthwaite's gone. That's in my opinion. I think Onana still needs to prove himself, but I feel like Onana will be trying to fight his way out of the club. And that's my predictions for the summer. I do feel like the likes of Pickford deserves to move away, deserves to be fighting for trophies. Very good goalkeeper. Surprised he's lasted this long. People slate him, hate him. He's more consistent than most goalkeepers in this league. I'm sorry, he is. And he's proven it time and time again. He saved us multiple times. People refer to his history with the Van Dijk incident and all kinds of stuff. He's got the small arms and he shouldn't be England #1. It just, to me, is bollocks. Like he's very good at everything. Some areas better than others, but isn't that every goalkeeper? They've got bigger strengths and weaknesses in their game. And to me, he's a very, very good goalkeeper, and we're very lucky to have him. But I don't think he's staying. I think Jared Banfield will go. I think the price will go up from 55 million, whatever the reports are. And I think we're just going to have to sell. And that's unfortunate. You want to keep these players at the club. You want to build around them. you want to, but it's not the end of the world. Teams have done it before and become stronger. So be guttering to see them players go. But yeah, um, yeah. At the end of the day, I'm really happy to have the final season at Goodison in the Premier League and the top flight where it deserves to be. Obviously, if it goes to the shit and we get relegated next season, that's not great. That's not a way to sign off Goodison. Obviously not. Let's hope not. That's a fairy tale dream for a lot of opposition fans and whatnot. So, hopefully we can just crack on, build a unity and a identity and a squad that will compete in this league next season. But yeah, from this season, we're out. I'll give you reaction tomorrow, very late, because I'm in work, so I'll do it after work, and I will see you all soon. See you later.